Howdy guys, we're here with MXTV to show you a few tips. So to start off with this one, we're going to do a bit of work with our clutch and learn a bit of clutch control. This translates to many different aspects of hard enduro and just riding in general. Just basically learning how to modulate the clutch, holding ourselves in position, moving ourselves around, purely using the clutch, which will just help us gain a lot more confidence in all aspects of riding.
So we're going to work on a bit of clutch control here. Yeah, it's basically what you should sort of practice as you're getting into trail riding or hard enduro, or yeah, just pretty much whatever you want to do on a dirt bike. It's going to translate across multiple disciplines. So it's basically what we're going to do is just basically get a feel for, you know, where our clutch engagement point is, and we want to be fully in control of the bike. So we don't want the bike to get away from us, nor do we want to roll backwards. So if we're stuck on a hill, instead of using our brakes to hold us in position as we're sitting on the bike, or if we're stalled out, the gear holding us in position, we're basically going to be sitting on the hill and rolling backwards and forwards purely on the clutch. So we're not going to use any brakes. So what we want to do is just basically have our feet down, just a nice neutral relaxed position. Pretty much find any hill. It doesn't need to be super steep. You can make it as easy or as hard as you like. This is a bit of a fire road, so we're in a bit of a checkout here, so we've got a bit of a steep part, and then it sort of mellows out at the top. So we can basically just go up to here on the slightly less inclined part, and basically we'll just show you how to practice good and how to practice clutch control, and what you can do to get better at dirt biking. So as you can see, I'm keeping the throttle constant, and I'm just sort of creeping forward with the clutch. So I'm not letting the clutch out all the way, nor am I, see how I pull the clutch in and I start to roll backwards? So I'm just keeping it on that engagement point. I'm not using any brakes. My feet are both down. So what we can do, we find that balance point, and then we keep the throttle constant and we start to roll back just on the clutch. So I'm not rolling backwards, I'm just slowly releasing it. So I'm just basically almost like a reverse gear, but obviously there's no reverse gear. So forwards, and back. So it doesn't matter how high the revs get. Doesn't matter how high the revs get. It's all just done, it's the same speed, just done on the clutch. And back. So hold on, I'll just go to this part. So as we get better, so now we're back to here. We're in a steeper part of the hill, so it's the same thing, but wheel spin is going to come into play here. So we just want to be super gentle on the clutch, so that as we're rolling up this hill, we're not breaking traction. We're always keeping our bum on the seat. We're not placing all our weight on either foot. We're just using our legs just as little outriggers, just so that it just keeps our balance, but all our weight is on the seat. So as we're going up, same thing, nice clutch control, nice and slow, weight on the seat, creep nice and slow. Now as it gets steeper, we want to keep our weight slightly, so we're still sitting neutral, but we want our weight to be slightly back so that we're keeping traction on the rear tyre. which is giving us drive. As you can see, the clutch control is so minute. It's literally, see, that's off, on. So it's such minute control. So as you get better, you'll be able to do that in all situations. And as you're coming up to fire roads, and look, we've got some nasty rock here, we can just attack this slowly and just roll in and out of everything. So we're using our clutch control to just cruise. We're in control of the bike the whole time.